Welcome to this fan-requested comparison. Jay, 2009 versus 2005. Of course, I am going to put Jay of 2005 on the left side, '09 on the right to make things easier. But I've been waiting for this comparison. Personally, I always said 2005, 2006, those Jays were every bit as good as 2009. But on with this comparison. It seems the waistline is more lean. He is a leaner version, perhaps. In 2009, you guessed it. Looks like he is better conditioned when you look at the six-pack, the abs, but when you look at the legs, now this is a shocker to me. Always thought the '09 legs were untouchable, but 2005, guys, those legs are the wheels of the Cutman, the Cutler. And when I look at the delts, perhaps the chest, but more so the delts, they look better in '05 than they do in '09. But, like I said, that waistline of '09, superior, so we have a nice little matchup to contend with. Of course, we're going to begin with the front double bicep pose to start off with the muscularity round. And I understand there is going to be some you people that are so against me saying 2005 is better than '09, but you have to take a look. Don't just say. You have to really look, because these legs in 2005, anybody can see that they are better. Just as big, maybe bigger, but much more striated, drier, perhaps. Now, of course, once again, that waistline in '09, much better. He is pulling somewhat of a vacuum cleaner. The vacuum looks cleaner. Makes the waistline look smaller, everything else look bigger. But he is bigger, he's fuller in '05. But the lats look more symmetrical, and the arms look a little bit more symmetrical, maybe better. But of course, taking all things into consideration, better legs, better arms in '05, but that waistline is the cincher of '09, so it's pretty close here. No version is better in my mind, in my opinion, in this pose. Front lat spread. His muscles do look bigger and more pronounced in 2005. You can see the lats, perhaps a little bit more three-dimensional. Better set of legs as well. But the tiny waistline in 2009, it's just too hard to beat, I think, in this shot. The smaller waist usually does create much better of a silhouette in the front lat spread. Close though, guys, very close when you look at the legs. It's not a domination by any means, so I don't want to hear 2009 defeats him easy. Have a look at all the comparisons, and it may be a surprise to you guys. Side chest, pretty much a write-off as far as this one is concerned. Of course, he's posing at a different side, and he was never the most symmetrical as far as his side shots went. Now, look at the other side of '09. He's twice as good. Let's face it, guys. 2009, judging by this shot here, all of the other ones were pretty close indeed. He is leaner in the waistline, I will admit, in 2009. A little fuller, though. His muscles, I thought, were more pronounced, but man, judging by this side chest shot, 2009 all the way. The side tricep pretty much reflects the first of the matchups, or the first of the poses. Muscles bigger, more pronounced, or at least in the arms anyway, in 2005. Look at the tricep, twice as big. But everything else is twice as big as well. Look at the waistline. Much sleeker, much cleaner look in 2009. And food for thought, the legs on the display, they actually look a little bit bigger. But having said that, it is still close when you look at the domination of the tricep itself. I'd lean slightly towards '09 if I had to make a hypothesis, judging by all the poses that I've seen so far. But these are the ones that I wanted to see. These are the important shots, the back shots, never his strongest poses. The conditioning does seem to be better in '09. Look at the Christmas tree. It does have a little bit more striations. But his left lat is deteriorating. That really takes from the aesthetics. When I look at the glutes and the hamstrings, they are tighter in '09. So Pretty much saves him from a loss. When you look at the rear lat spreads, ooh, gosh darn it, it is close. The lighting looks better actually in the 05. Glutes, even more tighter, more conditioned, and the hamstrings in 2009. I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards 2009, but I look at the silhouette, the lats themselves, the traps. They almost look better in 2005. And of course, he's going to have more meat in the lower lats. We could see that by the Christmas tree. But gosh darn it, that conditioning again. Two really good versions. The rear double bi is more favorable for the 2005 version when you look at the lats and the traps, the arms especially, much more dominant. The lower lat, the deterioration of the lat, the left lat of 2009, much more visible here in the double bi than in the rear lat, so it is hurting him a lot. Once again, though, his conditioning of those glutes, this is Jay's best condition, I think, in 2009. He's missing some muscle there, of course, but man, he made up for it with that condition plus. Hamstrings look good as well. I'd still, when I look at the back, it's too dominant. This is my favorite rear double bicep pose of Jay Cutler in 2005. So I think the back developments, one might go to the 2009 for the lat, and one might go to 2005 for the double bi. Very close matchup. This one surprises me a little bit. The legs look bigger from the front in 2005. And in this pose, so does the waistline look bigger in 2009. Now, the norm in most of these front shots were the 2009 had the smaller waist. But it might be the angle of the shot. He's twisting his hips just thusly. Looks much better in 2005, if you ask me. Judging by this picture comparison, guys, the ab and thigh does go to 2005. But this is very vexing. I thought for sure 09 would have got this one. And if you recall, in the front relaxed position, we noticed the delts were bigger, better in 2005. Yes, they are. This is a better pose for Jay Cutler in 05. Much better. And you can't argue with this. And I know I'm going to get some haters towards the 05 version. And I don't know why that. I have no idea why that is. It's Jay Cutler. They're both Jay Cutler. Don't hate on one version. Look at the 2009 version. Yes, he is good. Very good. But look at the competition in 2009 versus 2005. Plain to see, a crisp 2005 Ronnie Coleman. He would have won the title in 2009. Easy. The 2005 Jay Cutler would have won the title in 2009. Easy. But anyway, I'll let you guys be the judge of this one. But if you ask me, and some people do, I think 2005 may have just slipped in a slight victory, even though 2009 did more than hold his own in several of the poses, and the conditioning was better. So, for the conditioning gurus, 2009 is your clear winner. But sometimes conditioning is not everything. Look at the Branch Warrens. I mean, you can only draw the line so far. To me, a Cedric McMillan, he's better than a Branch Warren. His lines, things of that nature. But we're not going to get into that right now. Jay Cutler, 2005, is your victor today. But 2009, also very, very good. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you have not already. Have a great day.